Yeah, it says the Lynx Highliner is 30,000 arcs. Oof, it's kind of steep, but I better shell out for it. That's just the base model. Is what? That's right. Wow.
Oh, you missed the sale, huh?
Hold on. Let's see. It's at elitedangerous.frontier.store.net. Oh, is that not?
No, you need to.
Yeah, no, you have it right.
Oh, is this a scam website?
I don't want to brag, but I'm on the influencer team for Zorgon Peterson.
Oh, wow.
And they gave me a free one.
Wow. Well, if we were all so lucky.
Yeah, I say that now, but this is for the second time my game is black screened while trying to load into the actual.
That's okay. I jumped
to log
my
into
carrier
open
while on it, and it Scarlet crated me right as the thing reached 0, and so I just got to watch a countdown.
I think I'm looking at what a Scarlet crate must look like when you haven't gotten into the game yet, because I think the game servers have taken a shit just as I started this recording. So, since we're all here waiting, I am just gonna tell everyone listening that, first of all, I love you.
We do. We really
do. And this is the 330th episode of the Loose Screws podcast for the 30th April in 2026.
33012. Dun, dun, dun.
So the way you guys launched into that at the same time was kind of like garbled, and it sounded like you were booing me for a second, which is like not out of the realm of possibility.
That
was pretty bummed.
Podcast.
Lark, he thinks it was the audio and doesn't realize we were booing. Don't tell him.
Guys, I'm joined tonight by Commander Larkshade and the Doxer, Audaxius himself.
Hi. It's still Lark Shadow in my mind. I can't make the switch. I'm sorry.
No, it's Larkshade.
It's been Larkshade forever, and then I changed it to Lark Shadow when I tried streaming, and then I decided that wasn't for me, and it's Larkshade again.
I'm just a creature of
habit. Why'd you have
to
change your name? And why is my screen still black? Okay, I'm gonna ignore it. Guys,
why is my name changed only by others in the Discord, and I now have no say?
You can change it.
I could, but at this point, it's kind of tradition. So at this point, I'm not changing it. I'm leaving it for
I'll
others.
tell you what, man. Why don't you tell me how you've been since we last spoke?
Oh my God, swamped. I have real life stuff out the wazoo in the form of multiple large-scale house projects I thought I had sworn off, and they just keep finding their way back into my life. And a ton of stuff at work. My position is expanding. It's really kind of taken off. It's great. I'm getting the city government that I work for to really branch into historical preservation, and that's a lot. And I've gotten a lot of yeses, but it has very much been like, cool, we're saying yes, now you go do everything. I'm like, okay, great, cool. But yeah, it's something that I've been making the argument for a little bit, and I've made like the ethical and the financial argument successfully, but it also means there's just a lot on my plate. But that has been really rewarding. I had my let's call it my quarterly post in the Elite subreddit actually get taken down. Do you
mean they get taken down quarterly, or you only post quarterly?
I make post quarterly, and I'm in the habit of getting downvoted. This one was actually removed by a moderator, so wow, I'm really working my way up in the world, aren't I? It was my Lynx Highliner post. Apparently, they didn't like it, so a human moderator had to intervene and remove it. And it had like 80 upvotes. I was incensed, you know.
And just so everyone knows, I did make an appearance in that post and said, "Oh my gosh, shut up!"
And Lark, you saw it. It wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't.
I didn't break any terms of service. But yeah, that little feather in my cap. I had a post taken down by the Elite subreddit. So my long list of failures is ever growing. But
Wow.
very, very little in-game time, admittedly. But I did know the second I saw that they made a passenger ship and it was in-game, I was like, oh, yeah, burning stations. Cool. And lo and behold, burning stations. Ta-da! Yeah. So I'm glad to be back. I am slowly getting more time on my plate. But yeah, when it rains, it pours. So that's kind of it for the Doxer. Lark Shade, how are you?
It's not that hard to say.
If it is for me, man.
Now you're just making fun of a disabled person.
What the? Oh, yeah. I am. Yeah. Lark Shade. Shade.
crying out loud.
No,
Anyways.
I thought we were making fun of Audaxius for not being able to say a simple name.
It's
I think my quip got taken backwards there.
It's simple in spirit, but I'll get used to it, I swear.
To be fair, I don't know what's going on usually anyways, so.
Yep.
Anyways, like Daxi, I have been busy as heck with real life stuff. For instance, this coming weekend, I am going to be fixing a fence. The irrigation is finally on, so I can finally seed the rest of the dead parts in my yard to get that to come back to life. And it's going to be a fun, very busy weekend that I'm not sure I have the stamina for anymore, but we'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, I had some interesting testing and appointments going on to try and figure out what's been going on with my brain and why I've been having such a hard time as I'm getting older. Turns out, I already knew I was ADHD, very much so. Turns out I'm also very, very autistic.
Like nice
so much so that my psychologist actually said, I'm surprised this wasn't caught earlier.
Nice to have an answer, though, or some kind of clarification.
Oh, it is. Absolutely. But it's absolutely a good thing because now that we have all the information, we know exactly what kind of therapies will help me the most, which will help me get back to the kind of life I want to be leading instead of always fighting from behind, which is what it's felt like for about a decade.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, my wife was just diagnosed 2 weeks ago.
Yay! I have a t-shirt for your wife. Says his statism, my lord.
And the way they explained it was there's a generation of millennials that were born before resources or knowledge or any of that, and now they're adults, and the diagnoses are catching up in their adulthood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
so,
for instance,
good.
I got diagnosed.
Good to have an answer.
It is. I got diagnosed with ADHD back in like 1985 or 6. Something like that. Autism literally was not a thing then.
Yeah.
So it's like, what were they supposed to do?
Yeah. I mean, they're best, but it's a lot better now than it was when we were kids. So cool.
Absolutely. I'm just happy to have a plan because apparently plans make my brain happy. Or so I've learned.
Yeah. Well, good.
But that's been my week. And this is the first time I've been back in game in a while because ever since the Artemis 2 mission, just Kerbal Space Program has me by the balls. So I can't get out of it. It's so much fun.
By the Kerbals.
Elites orbital mechanics, not enough for you, Lark? Huh? Not good enough for you?
Well, when you can warp just faster than light, it makes it a little easy. I'm just saying.
Oh, well, fine.
There's no orbital mechanics in Elite. Planets just pass through each other.
It's a gravity well. I guess that's the only thing.
I mean, technically there's an orbital mechanic, but
we have a minor nuisance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good.
Wow.
Well, Captain, Commander, Mom.
Commander, Mom.
How are you?
I was going to say Captain, my captain, but then you hit Mom and I just
Captain, my captain. Mark and I are standing on our desks. Oh, Captain, my captain.
Anyways, Trex, what's up?
Yeah.
My guys, I haven't turned on Elite. In fact, I'm trying to right now, and I'm getting nowhere because apparently the servers did take a dump just as we sat down here.
I've seen you log on and off 3 times already in about
I just looked at my
staring at a black screen. I'm trying. I keep having to task kill the process. Anyway, I haven't been playing Elite. I shouldn't say that. I did turn it on just to buy and build a Lynx, which I should say Adder Mark II, but
It is.
and it's it's what you think. Build wasn't that tough to figure out, but I think I made it pretty tough. I think we made it fit for form and pretty tough. It'll be fun to run against what I assume are a high level of interference, player interference. I'm hopeful for some interactions here. No, but I'll tell you what happened. I guess it was just this last Thursday. One of my favorite games. This is only going to be important to VR players, unfortunately. So, Into the Radius 2.
All right, I'm out.
Yeah, Into the Radius 2 finally hit its like full release 1.0 version. So I've been playing in early access for like a year and a half. I was a big fan of the first game. If you're a VR player and you're into the what genre is the stalker game, right? But basically like survival horror, Soviet nuclear survival horror, basically games and stories and things inspired by the novel A Roadside Picnic.
Nice.
It's like that. It's you'll know what I mean if you know. If you know, you know. But anyway, it's a fantastic game. Must buy if you're into that kind of genre. And yeah, it's super fun. Like I said, I had been playing through early access, and it's fun to follow along with the development of a game like that sometimes. But you can also like I put the brakes on like many months ago. I was like, okay, I'm done with early access because I want it to finish forming and for them to add the plot and the story in. Now that the game mechanics are ironed out, and so that I'm not spoiled on it. So it was really exciting to see it finally come out. And it's like such a huge leap from the last time I was in there. And wouldn't generally recommend early access to if you're not like already a super fan kind of thing, because I think it can ruin a game for you.
Yes.
But that's why for me, I was like, I found where my line was. I'm like, okay, I'm going to pull the plug like 6 months ago. I'm not going to play this anymore. And it was really cool because a ton of stuff is super different, but it's so fun.
Well, I found where my line was when they released Odyssey.
Yeah.
Never again. One of my favorite ships, one of my favorite games, Jump Space. Wonderful. Have tried it a few times. It's in early access. I'm like, never touching it again until 1.0. I want to experience the thing, not the thing in process. Because especially, man, God, Jesus Christ, I'm 40. Games have a finite lifespan. I'm like, I want the most bang for my buck. Like, I just want to
spend it.
I don't want to spend it now. I don't want to. Yeah, I'm just give me it when it's ready.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah,
so game that still is one of my favorites. I'm just gonna shout it out here is Project Zomboid, which started all the way back in like what 2013, something like that.
Don't ask me.
Going for it. Yeah.
Did you say it's early access after 13 years?
It was early access. Now it's just in beta.
Oh, for God's sake!
13.
But it's such a fantastic survival zombie game. I can't get enough of it. It's great.
I was there, Lakshade. I was there 3,000 years ago.
Oh, just throw the ring in and let's get on.
For the early access of Project Zomboid.
Guys, having not logged into the game for a bit, and now in my Lynx Highliner, walking up the ramp to get into the ship.
Are you guys in game? Are you guys in game? Is it just me?
I'm in game.
It's just you, buddy. Oh my God. And you'd think, what's the big difference? The little blue circle is just, 10 yards that way. It's like, no. And multiple points of entry. Jesus Christ. Frontier, take my arcs. I mean, you didn't charge me any, but I would have given you some. Multiple points of entry, multiple ramps to go. Oh my God in heaven. I'm happy.
So I've been keeping track of like the Elite Dangerous Facebook page and like the subreddit, and I've seen so many, well, not so many, but some people be like, I don't want to have to walk up in my ship. Why do I have to go all the way? I don't want ship interiors. And I'm sitting there thinking, shut up. Yes, you do.
It's not related at all because it's a single player RPG, but it's the simplest mechanic in Starfield that they tackled this with the incalculable genius of, oh my God, there's 2 button prompts and you press one to go in the ship and one takes you right to the pilot seat. Oh my God.
Yeah.
There's 2 buttons you can press. Yeah.
Well, Elite does that too. You can choose which, when you get in the lift, you can choose
seat, I suppose.
which ship to go to.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can pick a seat. There's a few situations where that happens. Yeah.
But even if there was an interior, it's like you could still just give us the menu and it's like board ship, board pilot, boom, bada bing. We're cooking.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Well, cool.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I'm gonna bring, you know what I'm gonna do, since you brought that up.
Yeah. Are
I'm
we
gonna
gonna
say, no, I know like this has been like whatever, this has been discussed. The ship's out and they talked about it last week and stuff too.
Yeah.
The zero arcs thing, I feel like I'm the only one who thinks this is a big deal, but like everybody's pleased, right? Oh, we're so happy they're giving us the zero arcs. I don't know. I have, my perspective is like the purse strings are the boss. The purse strings are the boss strings.
Yeah.
To see that lever get pulled as a like we're worried and we're going to try to make up for it kind of thing, I think that's a really big deal. And I don't know if I'm saying like, oh, you know, panic or whatever, but I don't know. I think they have to be taking a beating on this thing because of that. I mean, this is not a ship that I would have bought. Not a chance.
So let me ask you this. Do you think that with the timing of it, it was all slated to go, basically got put into the system, operations hits its delay, and they just reduced the number in the system? They were going to charge arcs, but then they gave it to us at 0 for like extending an olive branch?
Yes, that's exactly. I mean, they said that's what they did.
In the post-Odyssey release world, I got to tell you, I'm not surprised at all by that. We're a small enough community. Yeah, we're a small enough community that they know that this game lives and dies on its reputation. We're not a huge customer base, and it's like for the life of whoever was in charge, who is now not the guy who was in charge of Odyssey. I remember somehow that he left a while ago. Whoever in charge is like. It's that scene from Peaky Blinders where he's going around and yelling at the guys and he's like, no fighting, no fighting. He's like, no bad releases, no bad releases, no bad releases.
Okay, but
give him the Lynx Highliner.
But the Lynx Highliner is not like bad, right? I mean, it's not a ship I would have paid arcs for, but it's very good at what it does. It has some nice features to it. So my thing is like, they didn't delay the Lynx. I don't think they had to give us that. Like nobody would have been like there would not have been people up in arms about the Lynx getting exactly the same 16,000 arcs treatment as everything else. But instead we have 0 and then each of the other 2 levels got bumped down accordingly. So on all of those, these are digital goods.
Yeah.
So there's no stock that they have to move or anything like that. They're just taking a bath on this ship for what money they should have been making. They're making, I mean, care to estimate? Like the Galactic can't be the most popular edition they sell. So they've got to be making like half or less of what they normally would on this ship. So I think so what it says to me is like companies don't make decisions that lose them money unless something is serious. You know what I mean? Like something has to force them to do that. So I see this as like the delays are piling up so high that they're sincerely feeling financially bound to do something like this for us to keep us happy. And I think that's a lot bigger deal than I've seen other people chit chat about.
The other thing that my gut told me was I was assuming, like I mentioned, I was like, oh, cha-ching, burning stations. Part of me also assumed we're getting into whatever the next big thematic arc is after the Thargoid War. Yeah. And a part of me was like, the whole burning stations mechanic, they know we love it, and it's one of the better done visual experiences in the game. I'm like, I bet you that's a thing. It's not going to be Thargoids attacking stations, but this thing, for them to put the amount of time and effort into a new ship, we're in the universe where they gave us the Kestrel, right? like they're putting thought into this stuff and they're stretching the boundaries of the game. I was like, I think thematically and whatever the gameplay rolls out for the next 2 years, this is going to be a bigger deal than it was beforehand.
You know what I think about this? I think, and this is just me, I think the stars just aligned for a delay that they figured out they needed to do. And I think the Highliner was always going to come out at these prices, including the free one, because
that's the other argument. Yeah, but why do
they
you
have
think
the
that?
numbers. There are people that like passenger ships. There are not many of those people, and there's probably even less that actually use them to run passenger missions.
Yeah.
And I bet you anything they knew that, and it just happened to line up with, hey, we need a delay. Let's bundle these two announcements so that we can keep some goodwill. And here we are. That's what I think happened.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been that big of a money earner. But I think the essence of what you're saying is true, Trax, that someone that's not a game developer made a decision about the release and what it meant or how it was going to be received. That was kind of, you're right. Like it was, there was some weight behind the decision, I guess, is what you're kind of saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the counter argument that Lark is giving here is valid. Obviously, like this is not as popular as a multi-role ship would have been. But like, was the Type 11 is mining going to be this? I mean, maybe probably more popular than passenger, I guess. But it's a highly specialized ship that really, like, that's the direction we're going, right? Or to me, like, I have no, I don't have a good frame of reference for combat ships, right? Because like that's my jam. So I'm like gonna sit out of that argument. Like, is combat the most popular type of ship? Probably not. To me, it seems like it would be, but probably like the multi-role makes me wonder. The Corsair, I guess, wasn't even that popular. I see it mostly adopted by combat folks, and it didn't get adopted as much by multi-role kind of people, which is very interesting to me. So yeah, so it's like, was this always going to be the one that they discounted? Maybe. I don't personally, I guess I don't buy it. I don't think that's enough because they also come in with the content right behind it, right? So they come in and they say, and stations are on fire, which is like hilarious, right? Because Zorgon Peterson is like, hey, everybody buy my ship. Oops, what happened to your station? It's like, I don't know why every finger isn't pointing at Zorgon about who blew up the station. But
when I read about the CG, the first thing I thought was, Daxie's a wizard.
But
like,
you know what I mean?
Right
like,
before the bombing attack, we had all these Zorgon Peterson's cargo containers show up.
It's weird, I know.
Weird.
So, but this is more of a thing. This is content getting thrust back in the game. They didn't do this for the Type 11. They didn't.
No?
They threw up a CG, but they didn't like create. They didn't add content that didn't exist, right? It's not like people who loved mining. They could have been mining the day before the Type 11 came out, and it just got a little faster.
Yeah.
Right. And here it's like nobody was evacuating stations, and then the links came out so they could do it better. So I don't know. I just feel like it's the more likely reason is that, and all the news stuff said that basically said, I'm not sure how much of this is an official word or not, I suppose, but that it was basically an apology or appeasement, a gift.
Certainly feels that way.
If it is, it worked. I mean, I'm happy. I'm sitting in a Lynx and I got the same arcs as yesterday. So.
All right. So
I'm easy to please.
What do you think of the? Anyway, that's all. That's it for me speculating because I can't prove anything either, obviously. But what do you think? Have you flown it yet?
My carrier's jumping to Shinda's to get it outfitted. But my hot take is that the adder copy paste actually just doesn't bug me. I don't know why I thought it would bug me, but it's a cockpit, and this isn't a ship that I'm going to be spending a lot of time in. And I guess if it had been, this is maybe backtracking a step, but what are the optics of charging when the cockpit is literally copied and pasted? I mean, that
What do you mean?
part of it,
Hold on.
charging.
There are adjustments. First of all, it's the shape of the cockpit's the same. It's decorated a little differently, but
Right.
and it's a ship. We're just reusing cockpits for simplicity.
I could see a meeting at FDev where they're talking about the price point, and someone leans in and they're like, "Guys, there's going to be a Reddit post about us charging them for the same asset. It's the Adder's cockpit, like it's the Adder Mark II."
The Python 2 is literally the same. It's much more the same cockpit.
That's true. That's true.
And
It
that's
might not
the
be as
very
big of a
first
deal.
one they did.
They got away with it with the Python Mark II, so they knew they could pull it on us again. We are such schleps. Like, we are so gullible.
Guys,
Dude,
they're
look
like
at us.
all the same. There's much fewer ships that have unique.
They're going to give us
cockpits.
the Sidewinder Mark II with one more small hardpoint.
Oh,
We're going to
God,
take my arcs. Take my
I
arcs.
would love that so much.
I would pay 30,000 arcs for that.
Galactic Edition Sidewinder.
Here's what you
We
gotta
are
do.
such shills.
I'm pretty sure I said this already when like the Kestrel came out with exactly what I asked for and the guns and everything. But like in case FDev is still listening, I will give you 30,000 arcs for Sidewinder Mark II. It needs one more hard point and you need to upgrade the size of the distributor.
Yeah.
The rest of it's up to you.
Set your watch. I'll show up in the next 3 months because we
got what, 4 more ships this year?
Far. Yeah, Jesus.
Three more ships this year. I don't remember how many they said.
So I personally
Vessels.
really like the Adder cockpit because the Adder always had a special place to me because it was literally the ship I got right after a Sidewinder. It was my second ship ever.
Yeah, I think mine too.
I turned that thing into what I would later discover is basically the Honda Civic hatchback versus the Honda Civic sedan.
Yeah.
Where it's all like riced out and has the ship kits and is fast as frick. And
Adder's very fast.
I
want
love
it to
that
be,
ship. So I know I'm going to love this one.
And this is functioning as a passenger transport. It looks like an airline cockpit. So it fits. It's not like it doesn't fit the vibe. So I guess it doesn't bug me as much as I thought it could have.
Have you guys heard the boost sound yet?
Oh, no, I haven't taken off.
I'm waiting for my
gonna
carrier
fly.
to jump.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, then let me spoil it for you because I want this joy. It has a little ding at the beginning, like the airline seatbelt sign.
Are you serious?
That's a nice
Fucking
touch.
perfect.
That's a really nice touch.
It's amazing.
I'm about to jump to comma, so I'll know here in a minute.
It's my favorite thing about the ship.
I like little touches
Like
that.
It's right, exactly. It's so the ship is pretty much what you think. I squeezed all the large slots using for cabins, and I still squeezed like 3,000 effective shield onto it.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be fine. And it's got a 40 light year range at that point. No scoop. I don't need a scoop. I got a 32-ton tank. So yeah, I mean, I'm planning on running some of those.
And you're going to be stopping somewhere anyways. So
this is.
Well, I don't know. I also don't know how far because I haven't made it to the CG system yet. I know I'm like a couple of days late, but I don't know how far I need to go. I do have a Guardian booster in there, so I could switch that for a scoop easy enough and kind of change the whole game. But I don't know how far these passengers are going to be asking to go yet. So I guess I'll see. But
yeah, this is an open only ship for sure. Like running passengers is not interesting, but it is if it's a chase.
I have all these fun missiles and mines that I never use because they're not all that viable. But in a ship where I am just going to be running away, it's going to be fun. So I've got all my weird special effect mines and missiles and shit that I'm going to throw. So this thing actually, it flows pretty good in a straight line. Like it's I'm looking at like 590 something as a top speed. That's really decent for a ship this size.
Yeah, so I expected out on EDSY for what I want to do to it. And with the heavy armor on it, I was still getting 580 fully kitted out, ready to go as like a blocking runner.
I mean, that's...
Well, okay, so one tidbit about that, passengers, the actual human beings, don't have mass in this game. So your cabins already have whatever mass they're going to have. So you're laden. If you're only passenger cabins on the ship, your laden versus unladen is almost exactly the same because it's only fuel that matters. So interestingly, but yeah, so
if there's 600, an emergency, masks will drop from the ceiling, and
I think it's around 630 tons is the minimum mass for the thruster fully engineered on this ship. So that's what you got to stay under. I didn't really have trouble staying under, even with a prismatic shield. So yeah, you can easily hit 590 with this. I wasn't using heavyweight armor because that weighs like 53 tons, but
Yeah, it is very heavy.
I wasn't going to go anywhere near that. I don't think it's necessary. I have 3,000 shield and a fast rebooting thing, and I have, you know what? I have FSD interrupt missiles, so I will be interrupting their FSD as I escape. Thank you.
I'm not fired. You're fired. I quit.
And ion mines, which people forget about, but those reboot the offending ship's thrusters.
Yeah.
And that stops them dead in the water.
You know, and if you're running away with a bunch of scared passengers and against players and your shield drops, I don't think that heavy armor's helping you out at all. You're kind of hosed at that point. And can you imagine the
Probably.
inbox of all the complaining messages if you get hull damage with hundreds of people in your hull? I'm dissatisfied with the quality of this flight because, you know,
Your house was on fire.
I remember
bud.
from the Thargoid War, they didn't change the threshold of people's
Right.
bitching in your inbox, but you're
Yeah,
fleeing Thargoids.
I'm thinking, great, escape
And
pods
they're
are there.
blowing
Go
up
for
your
gold.
phone, being like, why is this taking so long? I can't believe, are we in danger? I'm like, shut the fuck up. I am saving your life.
Well,
You're
you guys didn't
freaking
stop.
getting zapped by a Thargoid. Like, I am trying here.
Be like,
You
"Bitch,
didn't
I'm
stop to
trying.
fight the interceptor on your way out.
I will turn the ship around." Yeah.
Perhaps you'd like it back in your cell, Your Highness.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, but I will fly it here in a minute, so we shall see. Do
Boost
we have,
10 out of 10, by the way.
yeah. Do we need to cycle back to the squadron briefing? Do we got to kind of
Well, sure. You know
pull a
what?
highliner?
I'm gonna go ahead and do
Pull a
that.
reverse. We're
then.
gonna make the podcast do reverse speed.
Incoming priority message.
Squadron Briefing.
All right, guys. I got your squadron briefing right here. Blooming Wind was busy, so it hasn't been updated. All right.
I
Everybody
literally
good?
thought you were going to say, I got your squadron update right here, pants grab.
It's
Moving on.
This is the short PP report.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
It's average, so get your facts straight.
No, I don't know. Something probably
it's-
happened in BGS, but I don't know about it.
when
Yeah,
it's
me neither.
that rare moment when the update is shorter than the soundbite leading into it.
I do have a power
I
play
can do
report,
that.
however,
Yeah, I can do the power
from
play one.
Kroger.
Yeah.
Kroger. Jeez.
We're always well stocked. at
Kruger
Kroger.
5.
From Kroger
5.
Safeway, Fred Meyer.
From Kruger
God.
Safeway. We
Sure,
got
save
the
me.
update.
Cycle 78.
Yeah.
Ajaxes, take it away.
Oh, surprise, surprise. The big winner is Arissa. Boo. Not a lot of systems changing hands, but she bumped up 3 into strongholds and a couple of fortifieds, which, you know, and considering the numbers involved, this is pretty good. Your anemic boy Antal making a showing in second, but the next couple powers are all really close neck and neck. FDev's weird, less useful charts. Kaine and Winters tied with a handful of new systems for both. Archer going negative this week. Oh, my condolences, Jerome. Are you having trouble keeping those numbers up? Are you having trouble keeping anything else up, buddy? Oh, I'm so sorry.
The feds
The
are
only
attacking
negative
us as
score
soon
we
as you
got.
said we
They
got, like,
lost
Scarlet
2
created.
fortifieds and not a tear was shed. I tell you what, not a tear was shed. And also no surprises, Torval and Patreus both being in the negative because nobody likes them. Another note from Kroger. Is that his new nickname? It's,
Don't do that to him. He's not here.
in his absence, he's got to have, we got to consent to the new nickname. After 24 cycles of one-ton trading ending, the biggest loser was Zemina Torval, which means that the 3 commanders that are Torval were all basically cheating the system for her gains.
Aw.
During that era, Zemina had solid, steady progress, and then they fixed one-ton trading. And in the 24 cycles since, has only added 12 systems.
Yikes.
Oh, yikes.
Well, I mean,
Every
it takes
other-
time for her spider neck to disconnect. She can't get everywhere. So.
Yeah. Well,
Every other
when you're-
power adapted and recovered and twisted into other means.
Yeah. Well, that's that. Sorry. Not sorry.
She's still higher in the rankings than Patreus, though.
Yeah, well, he always was the redheaded stepchild of the Empire, huh? Oh, but that's it. That is the Kruger 5 PP update.
So wait, does that mean that Patreus is basically the space equivalent of a senator from New Jersey or something?
It's
Hey,
just
what's
it's the
wrong
space
with New
equivalent
Jersey?
of a flatlined heart monitor. It's just
Yeah.
flat. There's
It's
just
the
no
guy-
score increase. Oh my God, my game's working.
Wow.
I sat
You've only
here
logged in
this
and out
long.
like 18 times.
No, but I gave up after the last time I talked about it. I stopped trying. I just let it sit there,
Yeah.
and then eventually I'm in the game. Except I think I'm in
Yeah.
solo by accident.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Trying
I
something
Scarlet
different.
created when he said that the feds had a losing season, so I think we're under attack by
Oh no,
them. I'm just
they're listening
saying.
right now.
Yep. Well, our beloved Alexandrinus is now a what is it? Fortified stronghold? I don't know. Yep. The
It's
campaign
subject to
continues.
change without notice is what it
Yeah,
is.
subject to change without notice. The campaign
Okay.
continues. We're not going anywhere, so we'll see how it unfolds. Yep.
Could you speak for yourself? I played a totally different game this past week. Anyway, I mean,
That was
just
so
to
good.
give you a gauge for how much I care.
Uh-huh.
So, dev news. This is where I was going to stick update info, but besides the links highliner, the update just had a bunch of little audio fixes. So I guess it was a hot fix for the major audio changes that happened in the last update. I'm a little salty. I want updates. I want the bug fix lists for updates to be a little meatier. There's a lot of UI updates that have been, or bugs, I should say, that have been piling up for weeks and weeks and weeks, basically since Power Play 2. There's actually a couple of fleet carrier ones I'm thinking of from when fleet carriers first came into the game years and years ago. I would love if they would catch up with some of this crap that these little bugs keep creeping in. My
Yep.
modules panel over on the right still goes haywire sometimes, doesn't show ammo counts. Sometimes the wrong module is selected when I pick on one. It really, really weird stuff that I think could use some fit and finish. So a personal request, I guess. But anyway, that I don't feel the need to talk about any other dev news. Do you?
Nah.
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
Good, because you know what would happen if you spoke against me.
I can only get banned so much. What's my name
Galnet
going to be
news.
now?
I think I can't change my name. I already changed it.
Oh, no.
Anyway,
Yep.
so Galnet news. So there's been
Yeah.
a few Galnet articles. The Guardian relic artifact. No, I've got this in the wrong order. So the links. Zorgon Peterson presents the links highliner. Wink,
What?
wink. Hope your station doesn't burn.
Wink.
And then also
Nice
on the
station you
28th.
got there.
Also on the 28th, having nothing to do with our first news article, criminal attacks trigger evacuation effort in Low Mans.
Oh my God.
I decided to call this Low Main.
Low Main.
Romaine.
Get your
Low Main.
Low Main.
And that's a dual CG for you friends out there. So combat, but it's bounties.
Hmm.
And I haven't actually examined the system for how easy it is to find good bounties. Are there pirate activity signals? Because those kick ass. But maybe not.
Yeah. I know as
Pirate
little as you do.
activity signals. They should really throw some of that stuff back in the game because those are tough.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, they use like whatever the build table is. It spawns anacondas and FDLs that are like from the assassination missions, and you're in there
Yup.
sometimes with 2 or 3 of them at a time. It can
yeah.
get hairy.
Yeah.
But anyway, I like those things, but they're super rare.
Hmm.
And then the other one, of course, running passengers. That's what I was planning on getting into because with some of the shipbuilding I was doing, a couple of my manufacturing materials were actually, my biotech conductors were getting low.
What?
What? Yeah. Well,
Wow.
the Kestrel, it's such a maniac. I like re-engineered a bunch of different guns, and everything's new and different. With the Kestrel,
Yeah.
just flies so differently that like I'm trying out all kinds of things, and I actually burned through a lot of my Mats stock. So I'm thinking these missions are going to be good for payouts. So I'm going to haul some passengers here. Guess
Just
I
like
can
the old
now
days,
that
huh?
I'm actually in the game. I was planning on doing that while I was talking, but then I forgot.
Hmm.
So and then of course today the 30th, the other CG concluded. Da, 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 da. They apparently got all the Guardian artifacts they needed. Now, I followed my promise and only delivered one to try to push the average down because I already had that suit.
And what a way to broadcast an operations that the Maverick's going to be necessary. Really, 2 CGs with the exact same reward. Wink, wink. Okay, cool. Wait, I get it. I need.
Let
I
me see
need the thought.
let me see where it landed. Concluded. So the top 75 was 33 deliveries or above. Not bad. Not too
bad
hard
at
to keep
all.
up with. Yeah.
I was at 0.
So now 0. So you technically were not helping by being 0 because you don't affect the
Oh.
average at all. So by
If I-
delivering 1, you
Wait.
would have helped people keep the
Damn.
numbers low, you see.
I thought I was helping. Fuck. No. Did what I could.
You asshole.
Yeah.
So do you think they have enough Guardian crap?
No, I just love that the ethic of the game is like, hey, we really need something. Go plunder this archaeological site. And then me being me, I'm like, oh, it hurts. Oh, ow, it hurts.
They got almost 3 million.
For the 3 listeners in the audience, just for reference, I work in archaeology in real life, so it's like, oh, come on, don't do that. It's illegal.
Next CG is going to be like, hey, can you all stop by Petra and carve out some of the columns for us? We need them for a thing.
Yeah, I need a new stand for my kitchen.
Daxi becomes a ganker? Question mark.
Oh no, the only ganking I do is in Discord.
He's already a ganker. He's just not very good at it.
No.
Okay, fair enough. I'll give you that.
I tag along. I tag one of Track's targets once and then just take the credit for it.
Am I a ganker? I've never ganked anybody. I've pirated people before.
Yeah, that's exactly what a ganker would say.
The only people who died were people who wouldn't stop and give me stuff.
Exactly.
Mark.
I mean, it's consensual. It's consensual PvP. I'm sorry if you don't understand that.
It's in Death's Yacht. Ganking noobs.
Oh, frick.
I'm teaching them a valuable lesson about gameplay mechanics.
No, you're forcing them to solo forever.
Yeah, that's a terrible Track's impression, though. We should workshop that one. It's just this fucking NVIDIA, you know? Anyway.
That's not as funny as you think it is. How come there's no community
That's why
goal?
I keep doing it.
How come there's no community goal marker over the low main system?
Every
I
time
thought
you
there
try
was
and put
earlier.
it there, it means you can't connect properly.
Is it a community goal or is it just a burning station
Yeah.
with?
No, it's 2 community goals.
Oh, okay.
One of them to rescue passengers and one of them to turn in bounties.
I don't know.
But I when I was on earlier, I bought the links and I looked and there was the icon. Yeah, game servers are messy. Oh, this is a Yuri Grom system and they've already dropped a threshold.
Don't worry, Trax. This is a different branch of the game, and there's a better one I'm sure they've got coming.
Okay.
Oof.
Anyway, that's all the show I had prepped.
Cool. See,
we did all the discussion at the beginning.
We did all the discussion at the beginning. We got the community corner.
It's just such a restrictive cockpit. It's so so much of my vision is clouded. To think that people bitched and complained for years about the bar on the FDL. Like, give me a break. Like the FDL cockpit is positively glorious in how good the view is compared to this. I mean, I get that it like kind of looks like an airliner, but
honestly,
I know
the people who complained about the bar have never done flight simulator bush flying because those planes have bars everywhere in your field of view.
Yeah, I always kind of liked it, but
that is a very niche video game genre, though, Lark.
No train sim is more niche than flight sim.
What about the one that's truckers, but it's also in space, but they're still trucks? Do you know that one?
I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that game's all right. I haven't tried it though.
Yeah.
Wow,
I'm
really
good.
lukewarm review from Lark.
Yeah, that's a 1.5 out of 5.
And that's saying something that I didn't get that because I'm all about the sim games. So
this ship will go 481 in a straight line with no boost.
nice.
Does it do that backwards? Hold on, I got to flip this around backwards and see. Boy, when I'm out of the blue zone, though, the handling is fucking terrible.
You have trouble running away, though.
The blue
Well,
zone was important for all of the passenger ships, so that tracks.
Yeah, so some ships are a little less sensitive to it. So I'm just going to slow down. I'm going to
Trax. While you're maneuvering, I can do knock off some community corner stuff.
Yeah, 481 backwards. That's good. So what you've got, the thing I'm trying to draw people's attention to is this is one of the sort of hidden stats with a ship, but like the difference between the boost versus the straight line speed is not that much, right? We're like 590 to 481. It's not like double speed when it boosts and stuff. So that's probably good for the kind of ship that it is. Yeah, we can turn around and fire at people while running away and charging an FSD and stuff. But anyway, all right, fine, go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm on the way to put shot cannons on mine.
That's probably not a great idea. Go ahead.
Showing how genuinely out of touch I was with everything. Apparently, Distant Worlds 3 is still happening.
And they're going to their last place.
They're going to their last.
This might not be updated, by the way, in the show notes.
Yeah. No, it is, because this was the source of my now infamously taken down Reddit post.
Well, this says they'll be at that waypoint on 419, which was before the last episode of Loose Screws.
Yeah, so. And just for reference, this is just like poetry. It's like romantic whispers in French. The system is Frua Flywee ZEA E7 on 419.
Don't ever speak French to me.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to try to ever say that system again. That's for sure. Them arriving in that waypoint was the release of the decal, which was its own source.
Oh, that was a whole thing.
Tension.
It was hysterical.
Hence the source of my Reddit post that then got taken down. I thought it was quite good.
Your Reddit post was about the decal?
Yeah.
I think you said it was about the links.
Oh, no. In typical Daxi fashion, something that I have nothing to do with and also don't really understand is exactly where I stuck my nose in. So I made a meme about them shoehorning the Panther Clipper into the logo when it's been the Cobra for years.
And show Trax the meme if he hasn't seen it.
I'll put it up somewhere.
Oh, it was the Caspian.
Not on Reddit anymore. Yeah, they shoehorned the Caspian into the logo, and the community was like, what the hell, guys? Like, really? Like, it's been the same logo for years.
That's what I'm saying. The money is the only thing that controls anything.
Then, to their credit, they did release both in decals in the game.
Yeah.
So you can have the classic one that everyone wanted, and then the one that they took time to make and no one's ever going to use. Yeah. Stellar screenshots happened. Congratulations again to Single Malt Scotty. I don't know if he won one because I didn't see the results, but it always feels safe to assume that he did because he has a few times. So,
he did not.
Oh, okay. Well, I take it back then. And the store sale.
Fuck you, Single Malt Scotty.
That sale is done as well. That's from last week.
Also no longer happening.
This is the section of the show that he was so desperate to do. Oh, guys, I can do community corner.
Updated at all.
I can't warn you off it. This is all old info. That's from the 19th of April. He doesn't stop. Nothing can stop the man.
This is the best tasting nothing burger of all time.
You just don't interrupt him so you don't interrupt the brilliance.
It's the Caspian. Go on.
Yeah.
Actually, that was on 419. Keep going. You're doing great.
Did you guys hear the Thargoid War ended? Jesus Christ, we won. What? There was a cutscene?
The Thargoid War.
Oh my God. Yeah. Anyway, I swear I still play this game, guys. I'm not just in the Discord.
Shoot.
Yeah.
That got me.
Yeah, anyway. Community corner. Oh, we didn't even do the sound.
I'm here.
Buddy,
I'm sorry. I don't have a. Roy snipped that out of an episode where you did it himself, and I haven't grabbed my copy yet. and so I don't have it yet. But I'm
right.
planning at some point. I'm going to find some free time and do that
It's all
probably.
right.
Roy snipped that out and has been at a work thing ever since.
Oh, work things. I know about those. Yeah.
He really hasn't, but it's fun to, yeah.
Heat performance on this Lynx is pretty good. I got all the way into the back pad on the station before I got a critical heat warning. No heat sinks.
Nice.
Not bad.
I don't know what my heat's at. I think I see sparks on the dash now, but
I've got a 3A scoop on this, and I was scooping basically right off the exclusion line on a star, and it never went above 58%. So that ain't bad at all.
Not bad.
well, I think I made a mistake because by not firing a heat sink before I landed, now my heat is just staying at whatever it was when I touched on the pad.
The landing crew's like, I don't know. He just wanted the temperature at that. Just crank it up.
Crank
I
it
gotta
up.
look over. Are my modules currently melting? No, everything's at 100%.
Did you guys know that hotboxing's a game mechanic?
My ship must be like right at 99 or 100 because I'm not suffering module damage, but like it's still freaking out at me. Oh,
There's
actually,
like
no,
three
it's
guys
starting
under
to cool
the
down.
hood,
Okay.
turning a wrench as fast as they can as things keep
No,
exploding.
that's what the landing crew does. Haven't you seen Fifth Element? The guy's like, I need some heat, ma. Give me some heat. Yeah. Great movie. Great movie.
Oh, the documentary, Fifth Element?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The future
yikes.
documentary. Oh,
It was love the
well.
whole time, Lark. Spoiler alert.
Oh,
Well, guys,
Yeah.
I think we did it.
I think
How
we did
long
it.
did that take?
Yeah, not too long.
51 minutes. That's
as
pretty good.
always.
That's fine.
somewhere between a little bit and a while.
Yep.
All right, give me between 1 and 3 thumbs. How do you take the links?
So far, 3.5 thumbs.
I said 1 to 3. Next customer, Daxi.
1.5.
1.5. That's halfway. All right. I'm gonna give it 2. I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs. I will probably not use it for anything else besides this, but who knows? Maybe somebody will make up a meme build. I just don't think it's gonna be good enough at any memes. You know? It's
We
not
shall
like a
see.
Panther
Late
Clipper.
Starboy night.
It's not like a Panther Clipper where I can put like 44,000 joules of kinetic shield.
I was gonna say, what about a Thargoid hunting Lynx night?
If that does
the
happen.
hardboard placement is so bloody bad on this.
I know.
They're like way out to the side, Sky.
If it does happen, you'll be sure to hear about it here on the Loose Screws podcast.
All right, see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.